Hey, good morning, guys. Monday morning now, and we are back around the gimbal again. And we're just starting to do all the final tying up of all the odds and ends, getting all the bolts collared pinned and stuff like that. If you guys don't know what that is, so here's the nut, and to safety that nut, so you can make sure that it never comes off. You have a pin. It's called a cotter pin. It goes through there and bends over, just to make sure that that can never come loose. So there's a few ones around the helicopter that they've left uncotter pinned because we still have to assemble them. And so we're going through assembling the last final bits and getting everything safety wired and cotter pinned up. And I just plugged the battery in here, connected the wires. And so I'm gonna flick the master on and see if we get power. Everybody's clear of everything? You're good, yeah? All right, master on. Oh, that's not the master, that's clutch. There we go, master on. Still gotta learn my stuff here. And nothing, let's see, that's why all the circuit breakers are out. I remember that from Friday. Gotta push all the circuit breakers in. That will probably help, I would assume. Look at that, 2.5 hours on this helicopter. You don't see that very often, eh, Matt? All right, buddy, here it is. Master on. Oh, that's better. That's better. Get everything booting up. Look at this. Takes a minute for the EPM here to boot up. Oh.
That's starting
Yeah.
to fly.
There we go. There's the all the flights that they did. It gives you a record of all the flights, what the fuel consumption was. It's checking all the systems, and I'll do more comprehensive review on this later once I get more familiar with everything. But it's checked all the systems, everything's okay. So it's telling us that we are good for flight. So we can continue that. And there we are. That's our main stuff. See if I adjust the throttle. I don't know if everything's set up and hooked up here yet, but awesome. It is all running. There's GPS there. It's booting up, touch screen. Huh. So much stuff to get used to. There's all this new stuff. This GPS has so much capability I have no clue how to use. And then the Aspen, that's brand new for me as well. So learning about that, that's going to be very interesting. And yeah, very neat. So the transponder still needs to be encoded. It's not programmed yet. And we got to get our ELT programmed up, and Matt's got the fire extinguisher. Undo that. That's going to go right down in there. So, but she's on. Pretty exciting. All right. So we are fueling up the helicopter for the first time.
Yep.
And everything is done and ready to go. It's all been triple checked over. All the linkages, everything are hooked up. So this is going to be the first run on it. Okay, so this is going to be our first run up here. So I'm just going to take my time going through the checklist and making sure we're good. We're not actually going to be taking off, so we don't need to get our harnesses on. Cockpit is secure. Everything's secure in the cockpit. You're secure there?
I'm
Matt?
secure.
Yeah,
Yep,
good,
all secure.
excellent. Pedals are good. We got full travel of movement there. The collective, take the frictions off. Pull up and down on the collective. Everything seems to be moving. Friction's back on there. Cyclic. Make sure I have full travel, all directions. This is the first run since putting everything together, so making sure it's all actually properly hooked up. Breakers are all in. That's good there. The hour meter, we checked that. Fuel shutoff valve is on. So that's good. Altimeter is set. We're not going anywhere, but altimeter is set. All switches are in the off position, except for the battery is on right now, just so we can hear each other talk. Carburetor switch is switched to auto. Master switch is on. Good. And NR switch is on backup. Okay. And NR green light comes on. Check. That's on. And on. Lights on and NR horn automatically check. So lights are on and it's checking all the systems. We can go to continue for that. That's good. And so EPM flight screen, so no alarms except for oil pressure. So we have alarms on, where oil pressure, there we go. Fuel pressure there. And oil temperature, oil temp, carb temp, so there's a carb temp there. if the outside air temperature is corresponding, which is fine. If engine is cold, cross-check the outside air temperature, cylinder head temperature, oil temperature, and carb temperature. Fuel quantity check. So fuel quantity, we're sitting at 114 liters, so we got lots of fuel in there. Governor is off, okay, so the governor is in the off position right now. You can see the light is on there. And the mixture, forward, full, rich. Okay, so mixture is up here, and it is forward and full rich right now. Okay, headsets, radio's on. That's good. We don't need to do a call there. Altimeter setting, we did that. Compass heading indicating verified. Strobe is on, so we're going to strobes on now. Fuel pump on. Check the fuel pressure increase, so fuel pump on, and we're seeing a fuel pressure increase right there. That looks good. Manual fuel injection as needed. Okay, so we're going to prime it. Frictions come off. So we're going to go on, about 2, 3, about like that. Okay, and we're going to have just a couple of percent there, 1 or 2. Excellent. Manual fuel injection as needed. Throttle. Okay, and 0 to 15%. Rotor brake is off. That's good. I'm going to just double check. Yeah, the brake light does come on when we turn that on. That's good. It's all the way forward and locked. Mixture is full forward. Ignition, plasma on. Both of those guys on. Clear. Clear. All right, here we go. Give it a little more throttle here. 11. I'll try one more time. There she is. Okay, area is clear. Radio starter on, starter light. Good, we're going to go alternator on, we're going to go clutch on. We're going to close the guard. And keep this guy centered up here. There goes the blades. They are just about starting to turn there. There they go now. Fantastic. And it's a nice loud engagement. That's normal. Friction's on there. Alternator on, we got that. Excellent. Throttle adjust as necessary. Rotor and engine indicators synchronized. So they're synchronized now. Clutch light, wait for it to go off. The clutch light is off now, down here. And then set engine speed to 2,000 RPM. So we can go here to 2,000. So bringing that up. Okay, there's 2,000 right there. Upper purple radial mark. Yeah, so a little higher. That's looking good. Okay, we're gonna go, so we're already ready for plasma off, okay? So we're gonna go plasma off, max drop 300 RPM. So we're going plasma off, no more than 300 RPM, back on. Get it stabilized. And we go magneto off. And that's good, back on again. And I'm gonna bring my rotor up a little higher, it's sitting just a little bit low there. Okay, that's good there. So set rotor speed less than 450, which it is right now. And wait for the oil temperature, set rotor speed to 530. So once the oil temperature comes up, have a look at our oil temperature here. We're at 24 right now, 25. Okay, we're gonna go to 530 now. I'm gonna increase to 530. There it is, sitting at about 530, just about. Check bark, backup, green lights on. So backup, green lights on, good. We're going carb heat hot, and right here we should gain a brick. and we should get a slight drop in RPM. So waiting for it. With today's temperatures and stuff, we might not actually gain a brick, but we lost a little bit of RPM. We're not gaining a brick there, but that's okay. And then we're gonna go to cold, and we should see a slight increase. There's a brick there, yep. There's a slight increase, so you see the RPMs going up there. So that's good, and then we can go back to auto. Okay, we're gonna go throttle off to idle. So idle. There we go. The horn, we can go to mute. And that's gonna mute the bark. And we can synchronize those needles again. Bring it back up to 2000. Check idle stabilization, good. And we're ready to go governor on. So governor is now on. And I'm gonna put the checklist away for the moment. And there goes the RPM up to 100%.
Let's call it there for this run up. We'll shut her down again, then we'll call it up. Then we'll do one more run.
Okay. Alright, so Sancho is happy with everything out there, so we're ready to shut her down. So we're gonna go throttle log, or governor off first. Governor off, throttle off. And that's good, we can mute the bark there. And engine cool down, so collective down, friction off, we got that. Governor, or friction on, governor off. We want it engine cool down, 420 RPM. And we're waiting for it CHT to be at or less than 180. So the cylinder head temp, it's already less than 180, so we're ready to shut her down. So clutch switch disengaged. Clutch switch disengaged, wait 10 seconds, check light is on, and then mixture is going to be pulled off to shut her down. So that's pretty good. There's about 10 seconds. Mixture is coming off. That's going to shut the engine off, and we can put that back. And we're good to go. And just for kicks and giggles, we're going to use our rotor brake. Shut the plasma and magneto off. And we should wait until, let's see here, rotor brake, on request under 150 RPM. So we're 131 RPM. I'm going to use a little bit of rotor brake. Just because we have one, why not, right? Slow those babies down. And that's our first run up. What do you think, Matt?
Right on, that was awesome.
Pretty exciting,
Smooth in
eh?
here.
Yeah. Very nice.
Really exciting.
Inside my agenda, you know what I mean? It was outside my agenda. So I had to really change a lot of things.
What's going on? Why are you so excited?
I'm so happy. It's done!
What is
Woo,
it?
super happy!
What did you do?
I passed my exam and now I'm a helicopter pilot.
Woo!
Virtual helicopter pilot.
Congratulations,
Great.
man.
Thank you guys.
That is so exciting.
It's really good.
Very exciting.
Very,
and
very
you've been
good.
at this for 6 months?
Yes.
6
Since
months.
September, like
Yeah, since September.
yeah, more than that probably. Yeah, 7 months.
It's just about 7 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's officially done.
Yes,
Hard
did
work,
it!
but it's
worth
awesome.
it. It's worth it.
It's definitely worth it. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And you've
With
been
this
commuting
great
from
instructor.
Whistler, which is crazy to me.
Yes.
But
This is the best.
fantastic.
Great.
Nice work. So this is the way you get picked up from work every day?
Yeah, this is it.
This is it, eh? Nice. We got Transport Canada coming in, paying us a little visit. They had to come and drop off a couple certificates for us, so they decided to swing by in the Bell 407 to do that.